In this video, I will be reviewing a 7Cr17Mov stainless steel chef's knife from Xituo. Hello guys, I'm ChefPanko and I work in a Japanese restaurant. Make sure to subscribe if you want to know more about cooking and knives. Before we start with the review, I want to go over some disclosures. This knife has been bought with my own money. No one sent them to me or is paying me to use the knife or to make this video. No one gets a chance to preview any of this footage before you guys get to see this video on YouTube. Now with the disclosures away, let's talk about the cheap chef's knife from Xituo. This knife has a stainless steel material that is called 7Cr17Mov, which can reach a Rockwell hardness of around 55 to 57. For the full specifications, you can see it in the description below. The knife has a mirror look and a hammered finish on the sides. The Rockwell hardness is advertised as a 57 and it feels like a 56 to 57 during my testings. The handle is made of just wood, which does require some maintenance since the wood will dry out after multiple washing sessions. The knife balance point is at the bolster, which makes the knife slightly back heavy. The knife weight at 226 grams is not heavy, but it is nearing a German chef's knife in terms of weight. The bolster has a vertical cap, which is unfortunately not flushed. The ideal gripping style is the pinch grip in front of the half bolster because of the balance point. But since the bolster is just vertical and does not have a diagonal curve to the blade, the abrupt vertical bolster is slightly noticeable. The spine has no distal taper, which means that the thickness of the bolster is 2.6mm and the thickness stays at 2.6mm for the most part of the blade until it nears the tip. The knife has a good finish on the spine, no sharp edges there. The heel is nicely polished and no sharp edges, but with the recommended gripping style and the heel that is pointing away, you won't be able to touch the heel. The handle has an oval shape and normally I dislike an oval shaped handle, but since the handle has a curved upper, it sits nicely in my palm. The knife is very sturdy and there's no noticeable flex during use. There's no noticeable resistance from food resisting my cut or slice with the mirror polish that has a slight noticeable vertical lined polish. Despite the recommended gripping style, the knife is suitable for the pinch and the fingertip gripping styles. The design of the handle and the blade creates enough knuckle clearance for the mentioned gripping styles. However, when you use a thumb grip, then there's no knuckle clearance. The knife profile is pretty much the same as a German knife. For the price point that they are selling this knife, there's not much I can ask and expect from this knife. However, the price to quality ratio is definitely exceeding my expectations. The only thing I wish that they had included was a flush half bolster design, which will make the pinch grip in front of the bolster slightly more comfortable. And unfortunately, there's no distal taper on this knife, which would make the knife lighter and sharper at the front and middle, and more sturdier at the heel. Aesthetically, the knife looks and feels cheap, but performs unexpectedly a lot better than I can ask or expect for the price. Therefore, I do recommend this knife for home cooks on a strict budget. This knife will definitely deliver more quality than that you paid for. That's it for this review. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. If you want to know more about cooking and knives, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.